In the year since we last went in depth underground, the city and its subway system are evolving around the pandemic. Crime is up, ridership is down, and now the MTA is pulling out all the stops to get people back onto the trains. Train after train. The cars are near empty. At Bowling Green Station in downtown Manhattan, people appear to be staying socially distant on the platform. Or are there just less people?
The negative impact on ridership and revenues is orders of magnitude worse than the Great Depression. During the Great Depression, subway ridership at the bottom went down 13%. In March or April of 2020, subway ridership was down 95%.
In an exclusive interview, MTA Chairman Pat Foye said the last year has been the most challenging ever for the agency, with ridership still down 35%, and not just because of COVID.
The increase in crimes, that resonates and frankly terrifies New Yorkers, and no one wants to go back to the bad old days of rampant crime.
According to a survey of more than 25,000 active riders released by the MTA this week, only 26% were satisfied with safety on trains. Crime and harassment was the top concern. 72% say they're, quote, very concerned about safety on their commutes.
In the later hours of the night, it's hardly anyone else on the train, and it's concerning.
I don't have headphones in. I keep my back to the wall.
To address safety concerns, the MTA added 600 more NYPD officers to its subway patrol. But the officers are spread out among 472 subway stations. Many riders say they haven't seen an increased police presence.
I live in Brooklyn, and I don't see police ever.
But the MTA's disinfecting efforts on trains and platforms are being noticed.
They've been very clean. I think commendable of the MTA, frankly. I think that it's been well managed and maintained.
If it wasn't for federal aid, the MTA would have lost $5.6 billion this year, which is why Foye says getting riders back is the priority.
To welcome New Yorkers and tourists from around the country and around the world back to the subway system, present to every one of them a safe and secure environment, we're going to need more policing and homeless services just to do that.
The MTA is raising toll prices on bridges and tunnels, a move that's expected to generate more than $116 million in the first full year. As for subway fares, that increase has been postponed for several months. In downtown Manhattan, Jessica EASTHOPE, Currents News.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to get updates to all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.